Right, so what is up guys, SDPZ here, and today we're bringing you a new video about a new topic that I feel we need to talk about because it has taken off in the last day or so, and that is Jake Paul and Austin Mcbroom. Now, we do know obviously who Jake Paul is, we spoke about him plenty of times on the channel, however, you might not know who Austin Mcbroom is. I'd assume you would if you do watch YouTube. He is the dad of the Ace family. He is a previous failed NBA boxer, if you must. He nearly got to the NBA but sort of failed, and then turned to YouTube, and now obviously has his wife, I believe she's called Chantel, and they have a child, and they have just this Ace family YouTube channel which they've done for years. They've always been a bit dodgy. There's been a lot of accusations thrown around them that it's a bit fake, it's a bit this, it's a bit that. They've never been in the clear, let's say that. But recently, well, in the last day, he's decided that he now wants to get involved in the YouTube influencer boxing scene, which obviously is a massive thing nowadays. It has completely taken off since it was started by Theo Baker and Joe Weller back way in the day. Now, he decided that the best thing he could do was on his Instagram was to call out the likes of Jake Paul, Logan Paul, and Bryce Hall. People who are all very active in this influencer YouTube boxing debate, whether they've had fights like Jake and Logan. Obviously Logan has lost and drawn. Jake has won both of his fights, and is fighting again later this month. Of course, you've got Austin, people like Bryce who have never fought but have always been involved in the conversation. He decided the best thing to do was call them all out in one Instagram story, and obviously that caused a little bit of a stir. Now, obviously, Jake Paul replied to this, basically just calling him out, saying he's a liar. And Austin said that he'd been running from him that Jake had been running from him from years, but didn't want the fight. Basically, Jake said this was BS and just laughed it off. Logan absolutely laughed it off because he said it was a bit of a joke. And Bryce Hall pretty much just said, mate, like, you've got my number. You wanna fight? Hit me up. So he's caused a bit of a stir. Let's say that. Now, Jake Paul obviously caused a bit of stir himself. He actually said, put out a tweet that suggested he was the YouTuber who created content houses, who started YouTube boxing, and everyone else is jealous because they've copied him. Now, this is heavily wrong. Like, it's not even close to being real. Like, right, you've got things like the Sidemen, been going for, what, 10 years? You've got the FaZe House, the original FaZe House from 8 years ago. 8 years ago, the original FaZe House. FaZe Banks tweeted about it, and Jake Paul reckons in 2017, when he started a failing Team 10 business, that was the first content. Alright, mate. No, you're wrong. You started the influencer boxing scene. So it wasn't Theo and Joe that fought, then Joe fought KSI, KSI fought Logan, and you just hopped on the bandwagon because Logan got involved. Don't even try and start it, mate. He's such a rat. He's such a little liar. I literally hate Jake Paul so much. I desperately beg that Nate Robinson knocks him out later this month on the the Mike Tyson card. And then KSI probably doesn't even need to get involved. But if he has to get involved, you know KSI is going to kill him. So I don't think there's anything to worry about. But we'll see how that goes. But back onto the Austin and Jake idea. So basically, they started calling each other out, started saying a lot of shit about each other on their Instagram stories. If you haven't seen it, I'm pretty sure it's probably still on their stories now. And if it's not, you can probably find all of it on Twitter. It probably won't be difficult to come across. Basically, Austin called him out saying he's ducking the fight. He's always been dodging Austin. Jake's always been dodging Austin. He ducks the fight. He's not interested, doesn't want it. He knows he's get smacked up. Jake pretty much just replied with, well, your wife's in my DMs and she's cheated on you with me. Bit of a mad thing to throw out there out of absolutely nowhere, that suddenly, apparently, Christina, was in Jake's DMs and cheating on Austin. What do you mean? Like, literally, that's mental. Like, if that's actually true, and I'm pretty sure he actually tweeted a photo of Christina's DMs. Now, it was a most recent DM, so there's a high chance that this is just a DM saying, stop lying, blah-de-blah-de-blah. He didn't actually ever show the actual messages. So that may come out in the next few days, and that may be something we cover in the next few days in a different video. But you never know. It could be a bit of a madness, you know. It could be a bit of a madness. They've been calling each other out. It's been a bit lively on Twitter, on Instagram. And obviously, you've seen Logan speak to the Hollywood Fix about it, basically saying it's a joke. There's been loads of YouTubers, names that have been thrown in, and TikTokers, influencers, have all been thrown into this group, all been sort of put into this influencer boxing thing. And apparently how it's going to be this, I don't know, it just seems a bit of fake drama to me. Seems a bit more fake beef. You got to admit, the LA American YouTubers, they love it. They love a bit of fake drama just to get the views in. It seems to be this Austin, right, is not very relevant anymore. The Ace family is not as relevant as it used to be. Yes, it still pulls views, but him himself is not as relevant as he used to be on the YouTube and social media platform. So it seems like a desperate grab at attention to, oh my god, I'm not very relevant anymore. What can I do? What can I do to grab some attention? Oh, I'll go on my Instagram story. I'll call out Jake Paul, Logan Paul, and Bryce Hall. Probably three of the biggest American social media influencers, whatever you call them at the moment. Obviously, the Paul brothers, you know they've smashed it on pretty much every platform. Bryce Hall is probably one of the biggest male TikTokers, especially in America. Obviously, you've got the likes of the other one who's going out with Dixie D'Amelio. Why can't I think of his name? Noah Beck. And you got plenty of others out there that are all part of that little group. But like the top three up there, like he's called out some big names. So like obviously he's going to bring himself back into relevancy because people are going to be talking about why he's calling out these people and why he's started this. What looks like fake drama to me. It looks like fake drama. It looks like fake, basically, which is all that Jake Paul has ever been. It's all that Austin seems to be. And I'm just not about it. I feel like we had to cover it because it's been massive in the media. If you guys didn't know about it, then hopefully you do now. And if you do want to know any more, I'm sure you can find all of it on Twitter, or there's probably another YouTube video that explains it better than I do. But hopefully you've learned something new, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. Let me know your thoughts on this, whether Austin is going to knock out Jake Paul, whether there'll even be a fight, whether this will even materialise into something serious. It'll be interesting to see in the comments. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. Drop a like on the video if you have enjoyed, and the support recently has been fantastic. We have just passed 1.4k subscribers. I believe we're on 1,406 at the moment, so 94 more by the end of December. You know, it's looking doable. 1.5k by the end of the year is looking doable. Let's keep it up. Support on the Erica Costello video was absolutely mind-blowing. Thank you so much for that. And yesterday's support on the Logan Paul Pokemon card video was pretty sick as well. So thank you very much for your recent support. It's been fantastic. Let's keep it up and make that 1.5k by the end of the year dream a goal and a dream come true. Let's make it happen. Thank you very much for watching. Keep supporting the channel and keep subscribing, keep liking, keep commenting. I love talking to you guys. It's fantastic. And if you do want to talk to me more, make sure that you join the Discord. It's the top link in the description. We have chats about my channel. There's plenty of other YouTubers in there. You've got plenty of people to communicate with, probably collabs, you never know. We'll go forward in the future. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed.
I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever when I can't hold